TalkManRadio Fantasy Football Podcast.
Hello, welcome back to the TalkManRadio Fantasy Football Podcast. This week is preseason week 1 wrap-up, and I've got big news. Let's get into the show. Since it's week 1 of the preseason, we're going to do rookies this week. You don't know who's going to do what. I mean, we'll get into that as the preseason goes along. We have week 2 and week 3. We'll get to know a lot more about the offenses. But I concentrate on rookies, especially quarterbacks, and we're going to talk about that right now. In terms of rookie quarterbacks this week, Stidham looked good. The kid from the Patriots, he looked okay. Locke looked okay. Finley looked okay. Greer looked okay. They all looked okay. It's week 1. It's kind of vanilla. So, they're going to get they had couple guys had some nice throws. Then you get Murray and Jones, who had the smallest amount of playing time, but looked really good. If they would have had as much playing time as, some of these other guys like Locke and Greer, I think they would have missed some throws and probably maybe thrown a pick or two. So, overall, it was meh. Murray showed that he can get out of the pocket. He looked pretty good out there. His passes looked pretty strong. Jones didn't miss a pass. Threw some pretty nice passes. That the one touchdown to the one guy, the guy doing the out, pretty good. So they just didn't get a lot of time in there, but they look good. Running backs. In terms of running backs, the kid Dexter Williams had 14 for 62, showing that he's getting some playing time. They're getting him in there and letting him work. Madison from the Vikings, he looked okay. Caught a little touchdown pass. Justice Hill, 10 for 33, caught 2 for 16. He's one injury away from actually getting in there and making him an impact, because this is going to be a running team. Anybody out there thinks it's going to be a throwing, passing team with Lamar Jackson back there, get your head right, brother, because that ain't going to be the way it is. So he's one injury away from really making an impact. So we'll see what happens during the preseason. Singletary from Buffalo, he looked okay. Caught the ball real nice. Had some nice little runs there. And Montgomery for the Bears looked the best out of all of them. In terms of wide receivers, Harry from the Patriots, he had a couple nice passes. Hardman from Kansas City. They played Cincinnati. He had that one little flick pass that they do now. That counts as a pass that he took around the end and showed that speed and ran it in. And the two guys from San Francisco, that kid Hurd is a big guy. I like that. Go look at the touchdown and tell me that guy can't get in the end zone. And Samuel had a couple nice passes. The no-shows and the lame-os. Josh Jacobs didn't play. Paris Campbell didn't play. Wanted to see them. They were out. DK Metcalf, meh. Miles Sanders, meh. Riley Ridley didn't even get in there. Harris from New England didn't play. These are all guys who couldn't play or didn't do very much while they were in there. There's some other guys in there. If you want to comment below, go ahead. Tell me who I missed. But like I said, it's the preseason. Who really gives a shit? This isn't going to be, it's just getting out of the gates. I don't put a lot into this. The three guys I did notice, though, actually noticed. Montgomery from the Bears looked really good. Ran that touchdown in, bounced that out, and showed some nice hands. Makes people miss. He was the I think he led college the last 2 years of making people miss. Whatever analytic they used for that, they used it for him, and he won. So I really liked him. I'm going to keep an eye on him. Kid Hardman from Kansas City, not Cincinnati, Kansas City. I love speed. Got to have speed. Speed beats you every time. If we're even, I'm leaving. That's what Randy Moss said. It's fucking true. And that kid Hurd, I like that kid's size. What can I say? I like it. So Montgomery, Hardman, Hurd, they were the three big guys that I saw this weekend. Hey, leave a comment if you think I'm wrong or you saw somebody else. I'll take a look. But from what I saw, those three guys, I'm going to keep watching them and see how they progress during the preseason, especially week 2 and 3 when you really get to see a lot of who's going to be out there during the regular season and guys who aren't going to be, guys who don't have to worry about coming off the bench. So we'll see about that. That is the week 1 roundup. And the big news of the week this week is I'd like to introduce you to 12ouncesportsradio.com. There it is up there. They're an online radio station, and I will begin doing an hour-long live show on 12ouncesportsradio.com starting August 30th, the week before the first Thursday night game. I'm really excited. I found out about this last week, and right now I'm trying to set up this little kind of studio I have into an actual like radio studio, trying to learn all the radio things. All I've been doing is using a microphone and a computer to make these podcasts. Now I actually have to learn the business. So it's really excited. I'd like to thank everybody who actually listens to the podcast. The people who are here and the people who ain't here. The small group of people I actually send it out to. Thank you. Thank you for listening. And if I didn't have anybody to listen, I don't know if I'd still be doing this like 2 years later. And it's, and now I get this. So it's exciting, and thank you to everybody who's listening. And now we're going to do this, and now we're going to try and build this up. We're going to be looking for sponsors. They have some sponsors. I'm going to be looking for my own sponsors to add. We can listen live. We don't feel like doing that right now, though. Listen to me. But these guys are good guys. Fan Gear, Sports Casino. They do a lot. There's a gambling show on here. If you want to, get some gambling advice, go ahead. See, they have a lot of sponsors already, and I'm going to try and add to that. But I'm really excited about this. We're starting, like I said, August 30th. Go on your computer, go to 12ouncesportsradio.com, check them out. They're really good. The guys running it are good guys. They're sports guys. They're really cool with me. They offered me this. We're gonna start August 30th from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's gonna be a fantasy football show. I'm looking to see if I can get call-ins. We're gonna see if we can do that. But I got to learn how to do all that stuff. All I know how to do is talk in a microphone. This takes a lot more. So we're really excited. Like I said, thanks to everybody. You know who you are. I really appreciate you listening. And that's the big news. We're going to have a radio show. How about that shit? Can you believe that? These guys heard my podcast and then said to themselves,
See, I got to get up in there.
And now this is where we're moving on to. So I'll have a little more information next week. We got to come up with a name for it, and that's next on the list, and then we'll move on. But I'll keep you updated. Really excited. Thank you, everybody. That's the show for this week. Oh, yes, one more thing before I go. I'm going to put a link to 12 Ounce Sports Radio in the description, so you can check them out there. You can also check them out on Facebook and Twitter. And as always, like and subscribe, and don't forget to share. So now that's really it. Have a good week.
Hey, thank you for listening. Don't forget to follow TalkMan Radio on Facebook and Twitter, and kill that like button and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, everyone's team sucks but mine.